Welcome back to another episode on Singles Capital. This is episode 20. And thank you so much for tuning in. This is your girl, Lex. I'm with your boy.
Leo.
And
Your boy Duchesne.
all right. And if you have not started, let me tell you, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And all right, so let's get into this topic. You running it?
You want me to run it?
Or you can go first. I'm going to
I'm
run
gonna
it.
run it like Noah allows.
It's 20, episode
Here
20,
we go.
baby.
Here we go.
Hey!
Relax.
This is my question for you guys. In what circumstances should you leave an unhappy relationship?
That's deep. That's deep. You need some time over there, Duchesne?
I thought we were starting with you.
Ah, okay. Ladies first.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. All right. So, yeah. When is it okay to leave? I feel like it's so easy to say, of course, domestic, verbal abuse. But some verbal abuse, I would say, depends if they have a potty mouth. That's something that can be fixed. But I mean, like, real verbal abuse. I think those are so easy to say. Cheating. Well, repeat cheating, you know. I think it's more to say it depends. You have to identify as that person. Sometimes you already know he gonna cheat again. Sometimes you already know. But if you don't already know, I want to say maybe you gotta evaluate the different circumstances. Um,
I mean, I kind of feel like you kind of dancing around.
I'm trying to give some other situation.
Yeah, let me ask, like, what's making the situation bad? Why do you say it's
Yeah, I
No,
kind of
I
need
didn't
to.
say it was a bad relationship. I
Like,
said
when is it?
you're unhappy. That's what I said, right? You're
Oh
unhappy.
wait.
When should you leave a relationship? When is it okay for you to leave a relationship when you're unhappy? That's what I said. I didn't say anything
Oh.
about anything happening. You're just unhappy.
Oh, my bad. Just unhappy?
so you just why are you
Nah.
unhappy?
Now,
I don't know.
every relationship has unhappy points. I don't think you should leave
Yeah,
just because you're unhappy.
yeah.
Like, there's bad times and good times. I think if you're unhappy, you need okay. So if you're unhappy, it might be a you issue. If it's a you issue, then I think then you need to figure out what's the you issue, what's causing you not to be happy. You need to see if it's self-inflicted or partner inflicted. If it is partner inflicted, what is the cause of you not being happy? Is it something they're not doing, something they're not fulfilling? If they're not fulfilling it, maybe finding it how to fulfill that within your partner. I know we're being real vague right now.
Yeah, it's kind of a vague topic the way you laid out the question. So honestly, the way you laid it out, it's always a good time to
Yeah, no, it's not.
leave.
It is not always a good
It
No,
time.
no.
is
The reason why I
always.
asked that is because a lot of people are always saying, "Oh no, you shouldn't leave. You should work it out,
You
stay, work it out,
should.
work it out, work it out." But like, I get. I'm not talking about the extreme of when you get to the point where you don't want to work it out no more, and it's you've done 100 times communicating, you've done 100 times
Yeah.
giving examples. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about before that. Like, let's bring it back. Minus divided by 10. Like,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? You're not to the point where you're fully committed to be like, you know what, I'm done with this, I'm leaving. But you've been unhappy for some time. So let's say you've been unhappy, you've been in a relationship for let's say, I don't know, let's say a year. And you've been unhappy for the past 3 months, 4 months. You've been kind of out of it. You're not into the relationship. What should you do? And is it okay to leave? Would you tell someone that they need to leave that type of relationship, or what advice would you give them?
I wouldn't tell him to leave that relationship. Honestly, it's been a it's if overall it's been a good run, and now you're coming to the bumps and bruises. The honeymoon phase is over. I feel like it's more of identifying what's causing the unhappy part. Like I stated before, I think if you're just unhappy, I think if you're unhappy for a reason, and finding that reason is the first thing. And once you figure out the reason why you're unhappy, then you work towards on making yourself happy. Like I said, sometimes it might just be you just not in that space at that time. It's really you got the blues and you need to figure out how to fix your own blues. But if it's your partner, it's something that they're doing or something that is missing and you need to figure out how to fix that void. Sometimes and I really think honestly, where I see the most happiness in relationships is when you come with a partnership or when you guys are doing something actively, whether once a week you make a time where you guys are taking walks or working out together or playing games together. I think that just keeps the relationship going and making it easier to have open dialogue in times of, hey, babe, I don't like this week, and it gives an open space of where you guys can talk at. But I think it's more just figuring out what's causing you to be upset and fixing it. Because I understand everybody says keep working it out, but you know when it's time to say when. And I think, what? If you are always miserable, yeah.
So, like I said, the way you pose the question, honestly, it's always a good time. It really all depends on where you are in your mind, in the sense of like where you want to be in a relationship. Like, if you want to be with somebody, you want to work something out, then you need to find ways to work things out. But if you're like a year in and essentially you were dating before you got into this particular situation,
Mm.
then, get back out there, or not necessarily get back out there, but you don't have to force something that you don't necessarily feel like you are ready for, because you're mentally not ready for it. Because like she said, you could just be it could just be you for the most part. This is the reason why you're unhappy. It's just that, you know what I'm saying, you were more comfortable being able to be by yourself, or whatever the case is.
Does age play a factor?
Age definitely plays a
So
factor.
if you are 55 going on close to 60, between 55 and 60, you staying or you leaving?
Definitely better stay.
I'm staying. I'm staying regardless. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm staying regardless. Cause for me, if it's not a him issue and it's a me issue, definitely I'm staying. If it's a him issue, I'm trying to figure it out. Like what is like I'm trying to figure it out because I don't want to double back. Like I want to ask him questions or see like what's going on. What's the emptiness? Cause again, I'm maybe, or is it me? The way you answer the question, I'm thinking in the ways of I want to be in a relationship. So if I want to be in a relationship and I'm in a relationship with you and it's not me, it's something that we need to figure out or what is missing. I think it's just more being vulnerable and telling the partner, your target partner. I don't know. I'm not gonna say I don't know. I'm gonna take that part out.
Yeah, well, you're not wrong. It's honestly the vagueness of the way he presented the question, because I'm thinking of it more in the sense of um the reason why you're unhappy is because y'all lack some type of communication
Yeah.
or ability to work together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it has to be. I don't think it's always some type of communicate. It could just be you just not compatible. It could be something was
But
something.
if you're not compatible, that's
We
because
should,
y'all can't. You know,
something's off. Like
yeah.
Yeah, but that
something's
doesn't mean it could be fixed by communication or trying
Every,
to work things out because some things just don't fit. I mean,
that that part
that's how I
so
see it.
that
that took a
part.
year you to figure it out.
No,
Yo,
because
yeah.
remember, she said the honeymoon phase, right? So there could be a honeymoon phase where you're into someone, you like them, yeah, whatever it is attracted you guys together. Maybe it's a physical attraction, and y'all physically attracted to each other, and then a year y'all doing all these things, and then a year in, when it comes down to like actually communicating and doing all these things, you just are two different personalities that don't mix.
That's what I'm saying. It's always a good time to leave them in that situation, because in my mind,
Mhm.
your mindset wasn't set to try to be in a relationship. Because
Yeah,
if your mind was set to that, you would try
we
to.
try to figure it out.
You would have been in situations where you can learn how to develop some type of communication skills with this person, where you do want to figure things out with them.
But that's what I'm saying.
Other
What if you can't figure it out because your personalities are
it took
completely
you a
different?
year to y'all never like got into any type of thing over not saying
It
like,
doesn't have to be anything. It could just be personalities. Don't like she could be an outgoing person and you could be a homebody.
you said a year though. It's not like three
Yeah, I
months.
mean the remember the first 3-4 months is really dating. You know what I'm saying? And then you get into a relationship. And I said you're unhappy the last 3 months. So that means after 4 months you got into another. You got
The
what?
question is, what have you
Five
tried
months.
before you want to jump out? What have
Yeah,
you tried before you want to say it's we're just not compatible? Because again, a lot of people say opposites attract, so that can't be it. I feel like you're not in it, or I feel
yeah.
like
You just
you
ain't
need,
trying to
or
be
you're
there.
not like you're not really trying to. Yeah,
Yeah,
So you
something's
guys are
it's like
off.
you looking
Something's
for an
off.
out.
so
You're
you
looking
Yeah,
for an
so
out.
you
like
guys
it's like when
you
people.
so you
Yeah.
guys are telling me that in no possible way can it be that they don't have an actual issue, they just are not compatible.
After a year, I don't see
I
how
just
this
it's
lasted.
after really after 7 months because remember I said that the person was unhappy for the past 3 months of the year.
You
So
shouldn't have waited that extra
I
three
don't
months.
know.
You should 7 months.
So are you
It
guys
stopped at
seeing each
7 months.
other regularly, or
I don't
this
know.
is
I'm
a
making a hypothetical
That's
scenario.
what that's why I'm trying to cut it all out. Like at the 7 months, once you figure out, hey, this person might not be compatible, you
yeah?
cut
No,
it
okay.
off.
So
Then like save time.
let me go back to this question. Forget
Okay.
the scenario.
All right.
Is it a possible that two people could just not be compatible
Yes. If you stop right
and
there.
they were in a relationship for X amount of time, whatever time you want to say,
Mm-hmm.
that they are not compatible? You
Yes.
think you think communication and figuring and getting to the center and having a conversation or whatever, you can work through it? Because people change too. That's another thing too.
Yeah.
Maybe this person was in a homebody and then they're no longer a homebody. They got a taste of going out and now they want to
And
go out all the
That's
time.
kind of the point I'm more so making
Mhm.
is that if you want to be with the person and you are willing to try to figure out things with
yeah.
them,
Mhm.
then it makes sense to try to work through it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's say
But
you tried, but it's not you because
leave them. Sit down.
Like for me, it's like if even if he doesn't want to go out and you want to go out, it goes two ways. Baby, let's create time that we go out one time, right? And then you can stay home and I'll go out with my friends or my peoples. And why can't we just be why can't we be content with that? Like we
oh, I know.
found a way.
Okay, let me play devil's advocate, and he's like, "No, I don't want to go out. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of money, and you shouldn't go out either. You should stay home with me, and we can do things at the house."
Okay.
But that's
What
reasoning,
thing?
bro.
Hmm?
That's like he's trying to
Yeah,
reason
yeah,
with
yeah.
you. He's not just
He
like
said we're gonna
have it
do
away from
things
me.
at the house.
Yeah.
What?
So what are we gonna do at the
I
house
mean,
now?
what
Like,
other option is there if he's saying don't go out, stay home? What he's gonna say?
like
Stay home and go in your room.
no,
I'm going to the room.
we
Yeah.
could do it like
We'll
you
play
remember
a
when
video
we
game and you go,
Oh
like
God!
remember when we had COVID and it was like they were having clubs at the house. I'm
Clubs
thinking
at
you
the
gonna do
house.
yeah. You remember when they brought like
yeah,
bottle services
yeah,
at the house and
yeah.
the kids was
We was
playing.
wilding at the house, bro.
Yeah, we were wild. We were like, what you mean? We had like a whole like drink. We had a whole bar thing at the house. Like we was all doing mixers and stuff. We did like boards and stuff. We would come meet up, and everybody would know like, hey, don't go. You can only go to the grocery store and wear a mask and gloves, and then everybody meet up at the house on this day, and we would hang out. You know, this Florida, we were still outside without being outside. So for me, it's like after he says that, like we're doing stuff. Okay, so now we're gonna have dinner in the backyard, and you're gonna be the chef tonight, and like you have to give me
Okay, but
something.
okay, that's fine, right?
If you don't give me
Let's say
nothing,
he does give you that. How if but you remember you like going out.
yes,
Going out isn't about eating or
yeah,
it's
yeah,
about being in that environment, being in that atmosphere, right?
yeah.
So how long can you do that? Because I feel like you guys are you guys are giving me great examples, but I feel like you're not looking at it in the long run or slightly being realistic. I think you guys are being a little fantasy right now.
No, he said he's gonna
Listen,
leave them.
No, no, I
once
get it.
once you're not willing to compromise anymore, once you reach that state of mind, then that's a good time to stop wasting other person's time.
Yes, I
If
agree.
you willing to compromise, if you want to go out, the person don't want to go out, and you like, all right, cool, I'll stay home and we can try to figure out something else.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But if you want to go out, and the other person want to go out, and you like, man, f you, I'm gonna go do what I want to do.
Oh yeah, you
Whatever the
done
case
tapped
is.
out. You tapped out. You tapped out. Especially if you said F that, I'm gonna do what you just said right there. We're done. We're done. We're signing. I'm signing papers. And I don't mean divorce papers. I'm just signing the end of this relationship papers. Hopefully we figure this out before getting married. But nah, we're
And
done.
and honestly, from my
I feel
perspective,
like everybody changes.
when I'm
You work
saying
through it. You do it when you married. Why? At the end of the day, I'm gonna just being like really transparent. We're thinking about just us being real right now. It's just the fact that you don't want to be. You don't want to be there. That's just it. It's not it's a will issue. You don't want to be there. If you want to be there, you will continue to try to continue to try to continue to try. You gave up.
all right, so for me, I ain't gonna lie. When I be seeing a lot of people in relationships, it's like a lot of times people are in a relationship for convenience. That's how I see it. And when
So
I
you
say
don't think they want to be? They're not happy. Like
So I think
no, I'm
I
not.
think
You can't always be happy. They
No,
are happy at
yes,
times,
yes.
and at other times they're just. I don't want to go try to go find somebody else. I don't want to go start this over again. I don't want to go redo this with somebody else. I don't want
so.
to.
You mean convenience of avoiding having to do it again, or convenience?
Each person has their own
Okay.
reason of convenience.
Mm-hmm.
I think every relationship has has a reasoning behind it, and it's always going to be a selfish reason. And when I say a selfish reason, I don't mean a malicious selfish
Yeah,
reason.
yeah,
I just
yeah.
mean like it's because this is something that's going to benefit
Yeah, if you
me.
don't want it, then
Right.
it makes no sense.
Exactly. So I agree with that point. But I do agree that. But the only part I would say is that I feel like they have to have some type of compatibility, hopefully, before they settle on convenience. Because
Define compatibility.
like you have to enjoy the person. Nobody's just gonna go jump in a relationship for convenience for somebody they don't enjoy at all.
That's not true.
From no aspects. No, you don't like the sex. You don't like the conversation.
Something.
You don't like nothing. And you just was like, yeah,
Some people don't like being alone.
and you settle for.
No, you're not asking me the question. I'm saying some people, not necessarily me.
They don't like nothing. Like there's
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah,
Like
like-
cooking. He don't like her cooking.
No,
He
no.
don't like her cleaning. He don't like nothing.
I'm not saying he dislikes everything
Yeah.
about her. I'm just saying he doesn't necessarily like these particular things about the person.
But there has to be something that attracted him to her. How the hell did he get there?
Yeah.
He don't want to be by. Like, come on, dudes that go
Nah.
to the club. Wait, time out. Dudes that go to the club and they in here just we shoot tonight. We gonna see what we hit tonight, and then they hit something and they end up staying with that person for the next 6 months to a year. And
I've never heard.
It's just a sexual thing. It's not like we
I've-
got
I've
into
never-
a relationship.
I've never heard about that. I've never heard that.
you don't know people that go to
No.
the club and just
And they shoot
hook up?
for the night, and then they hit or whatever in a week or two, and then they leave it alone. I've never know they
The fact that you
continue hitting.
consistently coming back,
Yeah,
it's either
they got
because
something
we
that
got
they
into
like.
a relationship or you consistently
Gotta
like
be
sex
something.
with
It
your
wouldn't
friend.
hit nothing before, maybe.
Nah, it got to be something that they like. It got to be. You done that?
Nah, bro.
That's my point.
Alright, so I have a question.
You know somebody who done that?
Yeah, to me, you don't like just because you're getting sex doesn't mean you necessarily love it. It's just that you wasn't getting any before, and now you getting some. You get what I'm saying? So if you want to say they enjoy the sex because of that, it's not because it's the most amazing sex. If they had options, this wouldn't be their first one. Is what I'm trying to say.
So you want to spend money on it, or you going to spend your time on it?
I
And
feel like
there's nothing.
I feel like those who go to the club and they're aiming it's not a one time thing. It's not a I caught a fish. Let me go ahead and go
No, they keep on going.
hibernate. No,
Yeah.
they go back fishing.
and they still
Now
keep-
if you said that they were just hitting a row, if they were just hitting a row of people that doesn't meet their standards, then yes, I would agree to that. They were just. I'm trying to be.
It's
I'm
the
trying-
row. It's
I'm-
the row.
I was gonna say a row of ugly bitches, but I had to stop myself. You could cut that out. But yeah, okay, all right. Go ahead. Next topic.
All right. All right. So
So hold on, y'all feel like everybody who is in a relationship essentially likes each other?
No, I didn't say like each other. I said they liked something that kept them there. Now, if the thing has worn off, so for example, if you got into a relationship with somebody because you like their head, eventually that will wear off, depending how bad or how unappealing everything else is. Eventually, it will wear off.
Okay.
You might be with them. You might stick around because you like the head. Boom, boom, boom. You're getting it. But eventually, you're gonna be like, I can't deal with the other stuff that that I don't
comes
like.
with it.
That comes with it. Yeah.
ooh,
All right, so
I'm
maybe
sorry.
mentally I'm
I'm
more
so sorry if y'all having a guy moment right now, but y'all just killed me right now with this. It's the head. Like if I'm in a relationship, it can't be with no just the head. Like if we're in a relationship,
But you-
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Example.
Oh, okay.
What if you wasn't getting it in your previous relationship and now you're getting it all the time? Like it's
And it's
That-
good. It's A1.
good or bad. If you wasn't getting it, baby.
Exactly. So, but overall, that doesn't make it where now I'm going to be with you just because you give me an amazing head.
But
But
Like, that's
you're willing
not-
to try.
We're talking about you a female, so most of the time you guys have a lot more
A lot-
options available to you
Okay.
than certain guys.
Outside of that, I feel like you would still be willing to try. Because you keep talking, you always talking about working it out and communicating, so you will be willing to try. Because remember, so let's say that, because obviously in order for them to get to the point of giving you head, they had to have had a conversation with you
Yeah.
and go out on dates and stuff like that. So all that was fine. And then you got the head and it was like, oh, I like this. right? And
Yeah.
then now you're like, okay. Then he's like, oh, I want to be in a relationship with you. You gonna say no? Because I got to the point of where he's giving you head, so that means everything else that led up to that has to be at least a C plus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
So I hear your point, but it can't just be only the head for me.
It's not.
it's not.
But
Everything else is
it's just
everything else
it's
is
just a
generic.
plus.
That's the
Okay.
main-
Everything else is generic. Everything else is borderline.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The head is what's exceptional.
Yeah.
Okay? So you're not getting a relationship?
You said everything was a C?
Everything was
Ah,
normal.
okay. So
It was normal. It was normal. It wasn't
okay.
bad.
Then fine. Then fine.
Nothing
Yes.
was bad.
Then yes.
Yes, that's
yes.
my point. So
yes.
you would. So now you got into a relationship, and then you realize there's other qualities that you never saw before that you didn't like. He's messy. He leaves his clothes all over.
Mm-hmm.
The car is sometimes is not clean. He cleaned it up when he was first dating you, but now he stopped cleaning it up all the time. So now you see his car is messy. He's a messy person. I don't know. He had a
But I'm
good
saying
job.
that, are you saying that when you guys were just initially having a conversation? Like we're not together though.
No, that's the point. He's trying
I'm not gonna
he's trying to get
yeah,
trying
but
to get to that point now.
yeah, but no, we're not. I'm not gonna make it official if like I don't.
Wait, what are you talking about? How did we get here? Because you already said yes.
No.
She's trying to backtrack.
Yeah. You allow her to move off.
Because no. The reason why I backtrack is because you, off of what Deshane just said, like you stopped doing those stuff. So,
But you're already in a relationship.
oh, now,
Yeah, this is after the fact.
okay.
So you're in a relationship. And it's not he didn't stop doing these things. He just found other stuff that you didn't like.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
When you around a person more.
Now you're around him more. He's sleeping over 3 days a week and stuff like that. And you see that he's leaving shit. He doesn't clean up after himself. Shit in the kitchen.
Morning
Not
breath.
taking out the trash. Morning breath is bad. Don't brush his teeth.
Oh, no.
Like certain stuff. Now you're seeing other things.
Why you do that? Why you do that? Why you do that? Why you do
That's a
that?
big deal.
He's scared of spiders.
Once you hit that,
Well, you scared of spiders.
He's
He's scared of spiders
too.
y'all petty. Listen, y'all. Offline,
He's a spider. What?
he can't be running with me. Boy, we bye.
Yeah, I mean,
All right, offline. I don't play with spiders, y'all. That's why they giving the scenario.
Oh God.
But so you already know
So,
that's
now
a no
there's-
bueno.
so these are these other things.
I'm
that
leaving.
you-
The spider thing is done. But overall, I hear what y'all saying. Of course, I'm gonna try. You know, I'm for trying to figure it out, right? Because if I got into a relationship, it's not a lot of people that I've gotten into like relationship, and even for me, I ain't gonna lie. Probably gonna kill me for this one, but like. My first 2-3 months in a relationship, in my head, I don't really be in a relationship. I'm just trying the relationship of the relationship.
Just sticking your toe in the water.
To me, it's a pre-relationship. So like the first 3 months, I'm not really in a relationship. When I say that, I'm not cheating or nothing like that. But in my head, boy, bye. I'm trying to see.
relationship is like-
So
Like
wait.
I'm in a relationship. I made the commitment.
So you're looking for a quick out? Is what you
No,
said.
I'm not.
No.
All right, you got to clarify.
Yeah,
I need
please, because
clarification.
I'm trying to
Is it
understand.
you cheating or you looking for a quick out?
I'm not cheating.
You're not taking the person seriously.
No. I'm taking them. Okay, so I'm taking them
Trying to get caught up.
kind of seriously.
Kinda.
Kind of seriously.
So you looking for out?
So
No, I'm not looking for an out.
So did you cut?
I'm thinking that he may not show up like how I need him to show up,
That's what an out is.
right?
Oh, wait. So
But I'm root. No, I'm not. I'm not cheating. I'm not trying to entertain others. It's just in my mind, just so I don't get in the. Cause especially with women, I feel some women. I feel like when we.
Go ahead.
I know, right? So this might be my man mode. I don't know, cause y'all say I be different, but like I feel like once we say we're in a relationship, it'd be like, oh my god, it's gonna be great, it's gonna be great. And I'd be like, hold up, let's see if he gonna show up, how he need to show up for this relationship. And if he doesn't show up in the first 3 months, I'm like, I know we just got into this relationship, but like, it's not feeling like we're in a relationship. Like we're not. It's not like. It feel like we still on the first block. And if we still on the first block, I need to know if I need to hit this U-turn or are we going to keep going forward? Like, are you coming with your best? Because for me, once we're in a relationship, to me, it's like a go from there. Like we gonna head towards marriage. Like it should be like coming to sync together. Like now I'm in a relationship. After these first 3 months, now I'm gonna start acting like wifey stuff. Like I ain't finna be acting too wifey in my first 3 months. I know it ain't right, but after my first 3 months, I see like okay, he's coming through. He acting like how he should be. Then I'm putting the extra layer on there. I
So
might be weird.
so is it fair if he does that to you?
I think I met my match with that before.
Did you like it?
But it was okay. We made it through it.
See, this is what I was going to say. Fair or unfair, I think everybody should have like a 6 to 8 month grace period.
So you mean like a
Right.
probation period?
Like a pro.
Like a pro relationship, so I'm not crazy.
And what I'm saying in the sense of that, if anything does occur that you may not like in that situation,
Yeah.
and you find out after the fact,
Yeah.
Termination.
you terminate immediately.
I mean,
What is it? What
probation
is
period
what,
as well.
what is it? What? Okay, but when the
No, no,
probation, some are not
You doing
fired.
verbal written final.
I'm not talking. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
not talking about like a job probation period. You mess up, you get fired.
Yes.
It's a probation period where
Yes.
things are excused at
Yes.
this point of the situation.
You know who you sound like?
Yeah.
Duchesne.
Wait. Things are excused. So like, if you end up sleeping with somebody else,
Whoa,
Yeah.
no.
it should be excused because we're still in the
You're
probation
you're
period.
you're in man mode. You're in man mode.
I mean,
That should have been done.
You was like, yeah.
No,
It goes for the female too.
No, when I say that, when I said the only reason why I say not the cheating part, because when we say a relationship, to me now we're like exclusive. Before then, you should have been dibbling and dabbling.
That sounds good in your head, but in reality, what's really going on is that
We were already messing around. You could have kept it as that while you canceled it out. Now that we're in a relationship, you should be winged off the other ones.
Wean it off.
Winged off. Like they gone. We was already winging them off.
So you telling me you just start talking to the guy, you just met him at Publix, day one, y'all start talking. A month later, y'all are, dating or whatever the case is. 3 months later, y'all hooking up.
When you say hooking up, what part hooking up?
You don't know what hooking up is?
I just want to make sure which hooking up. Hooking up, grown up hooking up, or like hooking up, relationship hooking up.
I said y'all was dating,
Mm-hmm.
and then I said y'all was hooking up.
Hooking up. Okay.
So y'all hooking up.
Okay.
Another 2 months go past. You about 4 to 5 months in, or
Alright.
whatever the case is.
God damn.
Damn.
I'm
Some good hooking up.
Oh, you said another 2 months go by.
Yeah.
I think you meant another 4 to 5 months go by.
No. Another 2 months.
Yeah,
past.
yeah.
So you 4 to 5 months in now.
Yeah.
And now y'all looking at, hey, let's make this thing official.
Yeah.
So you telling me you cut off? Don't forget, you just started hooking up with like about a month or two ago.
Yeah.
You cut off everybody else you used to talk to in that month or two. You were just hooking up with them a month or two ago. Possibly, I don't know your business.
You were just with Johnny last week.
So okay, just want to make sure I understand. So after like you said 3 months,
Listen,
then the 2 months.
I'm not even asking you personally about your situation.
Oh,
You be outside like, hey man.
No, I'm not answering at this
No, no,
person. I'm just
no,
making
no.
silent. So now we're in
I'm-
6 months in a 6 month time frame.
I'm just using my common sense.
Okay.
And saying, in reality, even though I may want the female to, act a certain way within that time period,
Yeah.
I know things may not go how I anticipated in my head.
Okay, so
if
I would
come
say
back
like the
and find
first
out-
month that we're in a relationship, and he was to be like, oh, as we were getting that relationship, I wanted to go drop off a box and I tapped it one time. I'm not gonna die.
That's what I'm saying.
But but I just want to make sure because then you said, I know you're looking at me crazy. I'm not gonna die. It's gonna hurt a little bit, but I ain't gonna die. Right? Anything past that 1 month, I'm dead. I ain't gonna lie.
You said anything past that one?
I'm
No.
not gonna lie.
No.
I can't even say like 3 months. Like even that 3 month time frame I'm telling you that I have in my head, right? And some people's accelerated quicker where it's like in 2 months I was like, this man, he mine. I'm very territorial. He mine. So
Everybody like lie to themselves. That's cool.
they usually be mine. If I put in the work, they mine. Anyway, besides the point, all I'm trying to say is I feel that if now we're in a relationship, it's been over 2 months, and you telling me after 2 months we've been in a relationship, and don't forget, we still had grace before then. So now we in like month 8 of my life right now, and you still with a stinky linky. Baby, how good is the sneaky linky? Like, is she gonna be around after a year?
We know sneaky links always are good. Like, what are we talking about right now?
Well, are you gonna say she's gonna
Sneaky
be
links
around
are
after a
always
year?
good.
She might want to tap back in. Like, every time you tap in, you gotta restart the cold turkey all over again, right? Yeah, that part.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, you're fine. Yeah. Um, the point
It's
again.
a new cold turkey again.
Listen,
Now you gotta wing
listen,
her off again.
listen. I'm just making the valid. I'm just making the valid
I
point
hear you, but
of
you
listen,
into month
listen.
3 in a
Wait, time out.
relationship,
Listen, like I said, people love to be lied to,
and
and you already know how I feel
but
about
here,
that.
but here we're being real. Here we're
People,
being
people,
we're
people,
being raw.
people love to be lied
Everybody.
to, and the reality of it is typically when you first start talking to somebody,
Yes.
and you were previously talking to
Yeah, yeah.
other people
You
and
still
have
messing
sneaky
with them.
links, you likely are still messing with them,
Correct.
especially at the
Correct.
start of where things jump off at, or
Yes.
whatever the case
And
is.
usually you
And
most have been messing around with two of them at the same time. This is how it works.
things happen
Exactly. Now, as things are just
to a degree,
happening with both, one you like
or three.
more, or four, whatever
Yeah,
you need to do to get your rocks off.
yeah.
But as things are unwinding and you're finding that this one I really like, I'm spending a lot of time with this one. Can four turn into three that turned into two? And then eventually, when things get to the point where it's like I'm at her house 2, 3 times a week, I dang near sure it should be only be one. When we're at the point where we're talking about relationship, like what we're gonna do if we're in a relationship, you kind of know. Like girls start asking, or women especially, with any mindset, start asking you relationship type of questions. And when they start asking the type of questions, why aren't you winging off that other one?
Listen, everything you're saying is very valid. The point I'm just making is that you probably 6 to 8 months in at this point that you're having this conversation.
Yes, and you didn't get rid of half the ones you
The
got.
point I'm making is that you're already 6 to 8 months in. That's why I'm
Yes.
saying that 6 to 8 month to me, in my opinion, like it or not, is a grace period for most people,
Yeah, I
regardless.
don't really be in relationships within 6 months.
Yeah,
I think
right.
I think when you
You
start
gotta
talking
be
to
like,
somebody and you like them within the first couple months, you should start weaning
wing them
people. Yeah,
off.
and cutting people off.
That's how it
I
works.
think that's what you
That's
should do.
that sounds good, but
Yes.
when do you actually make that final cut of
I'm at your house 3, 4 times a week.
wait, hold on.
I'm meeting people.
Yeah, but my whole
Meeting
point
people's
is
big.
whenever that final cut is, that's when it matters. Like that matters to me. You get what I'm saying? Like if you started winning people off, that sounds great, but you didn't make that final
So
cut
you gonna
to
wait till the last minute.
if you didn't make that final cut to 6 months in, that counts to me as well. But I
No,
ain't
anything. If you're talking to somebody and y'all talking
What you say
for six
exclusive?
months
Man, you
and y'all
say
sleeping together and going on dates,
yeah, something's wrong.
at 6 months should be the minimum of when it's the final. I think it should be earlier,
yeah.
but it,
That's
it
the
definitely 6
maximum.
months. Yeah, the maximum. I'm sorry, the
I'm just
maximum.
making sure y'all understand
That like
maximum.
nobody should be passing the 6 month mark, especially
Nobody.
if you're talking to somebody for 6 months, dating them or whatever. But I think when you start enjoying their company, you should try to like
Wing other people
make
off.
that final
Yeah, that
decision.
shit sounds good. I feel
No, I really do that though. Like I start winging people off. Now if it's down to 1 and 1, because I'm
there's
kind of
two
like,
sides to every story.
eh,
There's
yeah.
two sides to every story.
And the truth, it's really three. If you want to be
Nobody ever knows the truth.
that part, but there's three. All right, so to sum this up, I feel like you should. If tell me if y'all guys, I know Deshane wants an extra grace period, but to sum this up, you guys start dating. Once you can start seeing the exclusiveness is starting to happen, not relationship but exclusiveness, you should start winging your people off. And once the relationship starts, they should be off or damn near off. I would probably do it not even the month per grace if you really really like her, cut it off day one of the relationship, but that grace period ain't gonna be longer than a month. I don't think anybody give me that much grace.
You said in a relationship.
Once we're in a relationship,
Oh,
and
once your relationship is over, I
the
think the
grace is
minute
over.
for me, I don't give a fuck about no goddamn grace. I think the minute we say we're in a relationship,
That's it.
that's it. You whatever you when you make that conscious
You
decision,
could have told me
you
no.
told me yeah,
That's my biggest thing. You could have told me
you could have
no,
said no.
and I would have been
Said, "We're
straight.
not ready."
And I've had people say like, "Look, hey, I'm not ready yet." It's fine with me.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not ready, we
This is what I mean
cool.
by people like to be lied to. But go ahead.
I've said it to people and people have said it to me, and
I'm not questioning you.
I'm just saying, like, it's okay to say, oh, hey, listen, baby, I'm feeling it. I really do want this, but I got some things to take care. I want to show up as the best representation of me.
Yeah,
So give me about a month, and I'm gonna be ready.
So y'all telling me every relationship that I ever been into, as soon as the relationship started, y'all cut everything off. All right, go ahead. Okay,
You asking me?
I'm
You said,
asking y'all.
oh, you said y'all. Oh, okay.
I have said I have messed up before,
Okay.
but overall,
Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I have.
Overall,
I've,
I have.
yes.
I
Because remember, the man is the one asking about the relationship. The women don't ask. So by the time I'm asking, yeah, everything is cut off.
So every time you got into a relationship, before you ask to get in a relationship, you cut everything off.
Yes. Now, if those people circled back and tried to invade, that's a different story now.
No, it's the same. It's the same
what you
story.
mean invade?
This is the
No, if
same
they
story.
reached out to me and
So wait,
like,
the-
hey,
the-
It's the same story.
whoa. We're gonna go on a quick break and we'll be right back. I'm just joking. No, we about to go.
I'm saying though,
We about to
like-
dig in. We about to dig in. Hold on
like,
one
if-
second. The AC. I mean, turn off the fan. You like it's cold? Yes, cold.
who cold?
You not cold? Oh, I'm cold as hell. Sorry. All right. So let's get into this. Let's get into this topic. Let's get into this topic.
No,
Let's
what
get
I'm
into this
saying is
topic.
that, like, so for example, like you could be in a relationship and you could say, hey guys, listen, whatever, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to talk to you no more. Whatever. However whatever you tell your followers.
Yeah.
And then you doing your thing. You on the yellow brick road, and then somebody comes back and, hey stranger, that's not my fault that they
Yes,
text
it
me.
is.
Wait.
Absolutely.
How is it my fault?
Because you're excessive.
Play.
Because they text me?
No,
So
because
you think I should block them?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh no, I don't block people. I don't do
You don't have.
Then you
You don't
cut
have
off.
to block. You don't have to
No,
block
when
them.
I say cut off, well, to me, okay, I don't know what your term of cut off, your definition of cut off is. My definition of cut off is that you are no longer accessible to me in that capacity. Because remember,
how they doubling back? What are you talking about?
that's what I'm saying. Just them writing me or reaching out to me.
No, but they're trying to. What I'm saying is they trying to get back at you now. Like they
found out you got a
time to hang
girlfriend,
out.
and now
No,
they want to get back at
no.
you.
So then you cut them off.
Yeah, that's cut off. I'm talking about if they're like, oh, I want you. Can you take pictures or some stuff? Because obviously, I'm a photographer, so there's some times where
Outlet right
no,
now.
there's no outlet. There's no outlet.
No.
No, because if they hire me to take
We ain't
pictures,
talking about that. You
okay,
create
so
the
no,
whole business
none of that, none of the business, no business.
Even if it's business doesn't gotta mean that you gotta put a third leg in her. Like
That's what I'm saying. I'm not. There's no third leg going in nobody. It's just business.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if she wants to double back, and you already said that you're in a relationship, and she's like, I'll do something to you. Are you going to be like, I do something to me then?
What rank she is? What rank? What rank? Where she ranked? Where is she ranked?
8.
An 8 out of 10?
I don't want you with
Like my top 8, top 5? What are we talking about?
No, she's an 8 out of 10.
She's an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
She's an 8 out of 10.
An 8 out of 10.
Why you keep rubbing your legs, bro? You about to start a fire over there. That means he done did it. Boy, you...
All I'm saying...
Yo, I had all faith in you,
Listen,
bro.
all I'm saying is nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
And
No one's saying you're perfect.
And what I'm saying is that I'm not saying it's okay for you to go ahead and do something. I'm saying if something does occur in this time period or whatever the case is, I can deal with the honesty of it. I can deal with the truth of it. You ain't got to tell me these little white lies or whatever the case may be. You ain't got to make it.
That's why I said the first month, if you told me like you slipped up, and I would have been like, okay, I get it. It was fresh out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Please come to me. I need the truth. I really do need the truth. I know y'all be like, people want to be like, I don't want to be lied to. Tell me the truth. I can deal with you. But if she tell me boy, look at here. I'm on a rampage.
I honestly don't need to know, because if you tell me that situation now, you're gonna have my mind on it. But if it did occur, it occurred. I'm moving on. I ain't, because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going crazy over it already.
I'm just saying I just prefer if you tell me than she tell me.
What?
I don't know when I say that. If no. If nobody tells me, wait. If nobody tells me, because nothing, like in your part you messed up and you keep it going, no problem. If you know
you fixed it.
No problem. But if you think something about to happen,
yeah,
A rabbit about to come squeal?
Yeah.
Tell me, my boy, because if you don't, I'm not gonna be right.
Oh nah, if somebody else tell you them, this is a war. But if anybody else tell me, yeah, it's a war. This might not even work out.
That's what I'm trying. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like somebody else come to me,
Yeah.
yo, I don't know if I can play with you like
If a
that.
dude tell me he smashed,
Wait, a
this ain't gonna
dude
work.
tell
No,
me?
no. I'm assuming she's saying like a friend.
Like a friend or something. Like, oh,
Like
you know.
if a friend tells you,
That's probably even worse. No, it's not worse, but it's just
if
The friend might be trying to smash too.
if a friend tell you, I don't think, I don't think it's worse.
it's pretty bad.
You're talking about in the first month, right?
The first month,
Yeah, the first
No,
month.
it's not.
I don't.
I
No,
think
I
I'd
said
be
6
okay.
months, guys. I said it's 6 months grace period.
Whoa, 6
Oh, you're
months
talking
grace
about
in a
6 months.
relationship?
Well, you talking about grace period and period.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm saying
so
y'all just started talking
our-
from day one.
her
I'm not
grace
talking
period
about
was
6
a month.
months in your relationship. I'm saying y'all been talking for 6 months. I don't know when y'all started dating. I don't know if you
Okay,
started
okay,
dating
okay. No, I'm talking about
month
we in a
1 or
committed
month 5.
relationship, and I told
But
you
that first
today,
6 months you start
and
talking
on
to somebody.
Friday you cheated, I'm okay. If I told you on Monday we're in a committed relationship, and Friday you cheated, I'm gonna live, right? And then you know how to tighten
That's
up from there, no problem.
Yeah,
I'm gonna live. It's fresh.
I don't accept none of that. I don't accept none of that.
I don't
I don't
either.
care if you told me, if your friend told me. I don't care if I found out. I'm gone. I'm gone.
The question is this, right?
And if I can't
When
leave,
you find out,
I'm gone.
when you find out, it's the day of your wedding. This is the time where people want to tell the truth before they cross that bridge.
I'm gone.
Don't tell me then. That's my
You
You know
point.
what I'm saying? We're not getting married.
Nah.
Yeah.
It happened my first month of our
Hey,
relationship.
what's that movie called? Because of crying at the altar.
But listen,
When his homeboy smashed his wife.
I feel like men want
The best man. Like you got me.
listen, but I feel like
He
men
read
want
that
all
nigga
the
book.
Huh?
He read that nigga book.
Man in the bathroom crying.
bro. Come back, bro. Listen, I feel like if that is done, you wildin' because I feel like
That means everything we built was lies. It was built on a foundation of lies. That's what it was built on.
it was built on the
It's always
first
built on
week.
foundation. What are you talking about?
Well, now I know that it's
I
built on
feel
a
that
foundation of lies.
men just. I think you guys just say
Think
that.
about it. Think about it. You buy a house, right?
Bro, no, men be lying.
Listen, you about
If
to
you
buy a
did it,
house.
you okay?
You about to buy a house.
He lying right
You about to buy
now.
the house, right?
lying.
You about to buy
Clearly.
a house. You go to the house. The house is beautiful. Everything.
Straight face.
Amazing house. You about to sign the paper. They said, "Oh, before you sign the paper, I want you to know that the house was built on a cemetery and there was a couple murders in this house." You gonna sign it?
No.
Oh, that's my
But
point.
I feel like
My
you're
point
living.
is don't tell me.
Listen.
Exactly, but you sign it if they don't tell you. If you,
But I-
I'm okay. If I never know, I'll never know.
I feel like you're doing a double standards.
How am I doing a double
If
standard?
this was you, you would be like, bro, you're not gonna want to marry me though, for real. Like it happened in the first month. Like if she,
I wouldn't have told her.
if it just came out.
I wouldn't have if it came out. What you mean? And she don't want to marry me no more? Hey, man, of course I'm gonna try because obviously I'm trying to get married. But it's my. But at the end of the day,
Listen, Alex.
it is
just
what it
wanna
is.
be
They
lied
do.
to. I keep trying to
lie to
say.
me, lie to me. But if I find out, you fucked. That's it. That's what it is.
But you can do the same shit.
And if I feel I have to,
gonna lie to us.
I'm a lie. And if I gotta accept,
Like you lying to us.
if I gotta accept the consequences, it is what it is. I
Hey,
did the
Sean,
crime. I'm
bars.
doing
Bars.
time.
Bars on that one.
But at the end of the
Lying
day,
to
no,
us right
I'm out
now.
of here.
Yo.
I got it.
Yo.
I gotta be out of there. Can't
Damn.
deal with it.
That was funny though.
That was hilarious. It's on you. Next one.
I had a funny one, but this guy.
What?
Okay.
I just don't want to hear the truth.
Yo.
You lied to. Y'all
You
want me to
messed
lie
me
to y'all.
up. Okay, you messed me up so bad right now. I don't even like. Who's my question? Okay. So let me ask y'all a question. So, on the broness of conversation, is it a violating thing? Let's just say you're talking to your girl. It's not your girl. Like you're. Well, I got a better question now. Some creep shit. All right. So, my question for y'all is if you were smashing this girl and you know she has a boyfriend, and however way she puts a situation where she invites you to the same situation where her boyfriend's at? Are you shaking this man's hand and acting like a friend? I just want to know how this is done. Say it for the streets, please.
You want me to answer first? So the question is,
Go
if
ahead.
I'm smashing a girl and she invites me somewhere and her man is gonna be there, am I gonna act like I know him?
No,
Like-
no, no, not
Like,
not that you know him.
Am
Are
I
you
gonna be
like,
friendly?
shake-
Am
yeah.
I gonna be friendly?
Friendly, and you're gonna come to the event. You're gonna
Um,
support her and all that good stuff. She's like, come support me, and you know you smashing this man's old lady.
I've never have I been in a situation. I don't think I've ever been in a situation like that.
You never know. You sure? Think about it. I'm just joking. You really thinking about it though?
I mean, I'm not gonna be rude. I'm not gonna. I don't think I would be rude, but I would definitely. I mean, if like for some reason we cross paths and I have to, say what's up, I probably would say what's up. I wouldn't be rude and be like, oh, I'm not saying what's up to him, but I'm not gonna be friendly and be like, oh yeah,
Let's go play golf next.
let's go play golf. Yeah, I wouldn't do all that, but I definitely be cordial, but I'm not gonna be rude.
Eat a Shane.
I mean, I've been in some wild situations.
Right.
It's a wild situation. One I ain't even gonna go into, but
No, we want you to.
no. But-
No, we really want you to.
But anyways,
Nobody knows who you are. Just go ahead.
no, they absolutely do.
They're not watching the show today.
So I remember one time this chick, she invited me to an outing with the family, and I didn't know the partner was going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
But it just so happened the partner was there,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to sit next to bro.
Oh wow.
Oh, whoa.
Where was she? Next to him?
I think so.
That's even worse because then you can hear all the shit that
No, she wasn't next to him. She was at the other side, like at the head
across.
of the table.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at the head of the table. Or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I had to sit next to him.
And you spoke to him and all that? Had a
Made conversation. He was your
Had a-
bro. He was your bro. He was your bro.
bromance? Had a bromance?
Nothing like that.
Like y'all had a conversation about football and all
I
that.
talked to Buddy. Like, he was next
You
to
said
me.
we had to talk to Buddy?
Yeah, it was a whole table.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was multiple of you guys there.
Oh, that.
But how do you not know that? Because I've heard some wild stories where some women's had like a party and literally 3 or 4 exes in there and none of them know.
Oh yeah, I've been in those situations with females as well.
Wild.
Yeah, wow. Females, they don't
Wow.
care, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all can talk about dudes all you want to, but females, y'all really don't.
Wild.
But you know, the thing is that they're better at it.
No, they're not.
No, you don't think so?
No, absolutely not.
Dying.
No.
Dying at it.
No, absolutely not. The difference is we don't concern ourselves with the same thing that they concern themselves with. Like, we not finna do the same type of investigation. We not finna stress over, like, a man thing. I'm not finna.
So you said we care less.
Not even that. Just our mindset isn't focused on what their mindset is focused on. Like, I don't want to feel challenged by another man. I don't want to think that another man could have hit my girl. So I'm not finna look at Buddy like that. You get what I'm saying? Unless I know for a fact Buddy hit my girl. I'm not finna put that thought in my mind. Like, damn,
Unless
I
the
wonder
hug
Buddy-
was too long.
I wonder Buddy could have hit my girl.
Unless it's a Drake
Even
hug.
if it was too long, it got to be something super crazy because I don't want to think that. Because once I think that, now
okay.
we got
I
a
think
war.
that all the
Man.
time.
Huh?
I think that all the time.
Cause it be you. You be the other nigga.
Sometimes I do be the other nigga.
That's why.
Nah,
Period.
Karma is a bitch.
It is. Life be life. Oh yeah. Oh, for me, never.
Never what?
Never have I ever a guy asked me to come over and his girl was there too. No.
No, but vice
You
versa.
sure think about it.
But you the girl. That's the point. Y'all the vicious ones. Dudes would never put themselves in that situation where they have their girl and they side chick. I would never.
They
think
would
to put
avoid.
myself-
They don't,
By all
we don't-
costs.
we don't- listen,
The dinner's done.
we don't even put ourselves in a situation where our BM is there.
Yeah. With the wife.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my
yeah.
god.
So literally, like you are the new woman, and like literally, you're the new woman. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't never meet bleeps baby mama. Never met her. Never met her.
Yeah, because a dude not.
A whole 7-8 years. I've never.
We talking about you.
I'm in a relationship with this man,
Yeah.
and I ain't never meet his baby mama.
Have you ever put a guy in a situation where a X was present or a sneaking link was present?
Technically, one time.
It's
And y'all
not.
all know about it.
Wait, what?
Wait,
Wait,
wait.
wait.
Y'all know about it. It was the event.
Why you into that?
No, but I told the other one. I told the guy I'm
Hey, if
talking
you
to.
good with it, I'm good with
I
it.
said,
If
yeah.
everybody happy, I'm happy.
Yo, I was dead. It was murder.
But yeah,
And my best friend told snitched on me too. She was like, yeah, she got a whole man. She moved on.
yeah,
That nigga don't care.
yeah. We know.
Obviously,
That's the thing. We as a dude, you not finna like. I'm not finna
he does.
change myself with another guy unless I'm finna take it there. Other than that, I'm not stressing over that unless I know something.
Oh yeah. He's not that. Not at all. But yeah, that's wild though.
Yeah, but females just want to be in your business. They like to be hurt. Females like their feelings hurt. Honestly,
What? No,
they
we
do.
don't.
Yeah, I do.
Why would you say that?
Cause y'all search dudes' phones, y'all track where y'all guys going, y'all
Yeah.
ask them
We
questions.
want to
Why?
hold you guys
Why?
accountable.
Wait.
No,
You
you
said
know
it
what else
together.
accountable.
So hold on. Why? How
Hold on,
come?
hold on. Okay. Nose was itching. Sorry. Go ahead. And you just got to switch anyway. You
Yeah.
take too long.
Yeah, but you definitely just look like you snorted some coke. The motion you did, not.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, why is it when women go through men's phones, right? As soon as they find something, it's a problem. But when they don't find anything, it's never, hey, you're doing a great job. I just went through your phone. I didn't find anything. How come there's none of that? It's always if something's bad,
Of course they're gonna say something's bad. Something's gonna be said.
But
You're
when
gonna be
it's good, why is it
reprimanded.
the same thing?
Because they like it. It's a
No,
rush,
it's
bro.
no, it's
Listen.
not.
How many females you have known where they dudes cheat on them, they always stay with them? Like the more stuff.
Whoa.
You know what? I'm sorry. Not the fact that the dude's cheating
I
on
don't
them,
know
but
about
they
that.
keep finding stuff where the dude might be cheating on, and they just didn't get enough information to know that he put it in. You get what I'm saying? They love that excitement. They love that.
I think that's when you were younger. That was
They
when you were
love that
younger.
treasure hunt. You get what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
I think
If I find
grown
it,
women
I gotta
never know.
go.
I think
You talking about a grown woman who's
Wait, wait.
Go
Sorry.
ahead.
I think what it is it's not that they like the rush of finding it.
They do.
I think that they like the.
No, searching for it. They like rushing.
I don't think they like the rush of searching for it. I think they like the satisfaction they get from being in the right and the guy trying to suck up to them for making a mistake or being caught doing whatever. I think that's what it is. But go ahead. You said as a grown woman.
As a grown woman who is emotionally intelligent, I disagree. I don't listen. For me, I know every time that I go look, if I find it got something going down. So if I don't feel like nothing is there, I'm not gonna go look for
So
it.
have you stayed after you found something that was there but it wasn't as incriminating as
He put it in. Yep.
Mm-mm.
so you never stayed with somebody who was just flirting with another chick?
Mm-mm.
So you broke up with him for flirting?
Flirting?
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Mm-mm.
So you didn't break up with him?
No, I didn't have one flirting. I couldn't find nothing.
So
I left it
you never
alone.
found
Anytime you look for something,
it was either
it's
nothing or
cheating.
cheating.
Yeah.
Cheating as in sex cheating.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think women more so
Because they gonna do it. Y'all gonna do it. No offense. Y'all not gonna play with flirtation. Y'all gonna tap it.
I think women like more
We gotta
so.
work our way up there, though.
Yeah,
It was already work.
You should be a little slow with your investigation.
As you should. Let them get comfortable. That's the one thing I don't like with whenever friends I had or any women and women, take my advice on this. If you not gonna
Let
react,
that man cheat in peace. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
if you not gonna react, hold your information. Cause I used to get on my nerves. I used to tell girls they used to have the phone bill right there in the call. Wait till it gets to the point where you have him red-handed.
But
Because
why-
once you tell him where you found the source,
But why-
he's just gonna do better at it.
So
But why
that's the
would
point
you?
he-
Why
that's-
would you let
let
him
him
get
go.
to that point?
But that's the point he just made.
I can't save you. You don't want to be like you. You already done.
But that's the point he just made. You seen the phone bill. You didn't have enough information to know what he was doing, but you let him continue, and you stayed with him.
You just seen a number. It could have been a cousin number, another person. You don't know these numbers. Did you go call? I don't be calling.
If it's 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, you know what? Like, come on, we ain't none of
I
us.
didn't look at you. I'm trying to go through
I
that.
don't know your situation.
Okay,
Well, yeah.
all right. One, I don't agree with that. I don't agree that if somebody's getting caught in the act or you see them kind of drifting, that you let them fucking drift off the side of the road. I don't agree with that at all.
What are you stopping?
I think you should have a conversation because at the end of the day, it's two things. Two things is going to happen. One, that it happens. People fall into temptation. People get distracted. It happens. It's, people are human. It happens. So one, you're allowing that to continue to happen without nipping it in the butt and having a conversation. Hey, you fucking up. You slipping up. This is a problem. And then two, the other part is that after you have that conversation, now you know that if they start slipping again, hey, this seems like this is something that you have a problem doing, and I can leave before I'm actually hurt. And he goes back and does some shit, and then I find out too late because now he went to go do some shit. I'm speaking as if I was a woman. He goes do some shit, and then he comes back and you know what I'm saying, and it's a whole nother issue. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you're playing with fire when it comes to certain stuff like that.
So if he don't want to be saved, don't save him. If I stop him, he's just going to get better at it. There's certain people are just going to do it. It is what it is.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But there's some people who do just get caught up in temptation. They have a friend.
That's you?
No,
So
no.
if she stops you
let's say
with your foot in and out, like
no. Let's say
I'm gonna go get that pee tomorrow.
Let's say I'm at work.
You gonna stop?
I'm at work. No, wait. Let's say I'm at work, right? There's a girl there or whatever, and then she's being friendly with me. But I'm as a man, we don't always think, oh, this girl who's being friendly is trying to hit on me or is attracted to me. That's what you think. As soon as somebody come up to you,
So, know me nice.
and she's not attractive,
That's different.
I just said a girl. I didn't say whether she was attractive or not. Obviously, if she's attracted, you're attracted to her. So obviously, you're automatically gonna hope that she's probably flirting with you. Oh God.
What was that? Saliva?
Jesus
Think
Christ.
about how attractive she is.
Damn.
Calm down. Man.
Oh man, this is my mic.
Definitely that's your mic.
All right, so yeah, so let's say she's just average. You're not gonna automatically assume that she's hitting on you, right? So you might just be like, okay, she's being nice, she's helping me, whatever, with the training or whatever
Yeah.
the case may be, right? But you, as a woman, hey, these things I'm seeing, she's actually hitting on you, and you're just being innocent. You wouldn't be like, hey, she's hitting on you. I think she like you. You need to tighten up, let her know, hey, back off a little bit. That's not acceptable in your eyes.
No, no,
Or
no.
are you gonna let him just fall into her trap?
Nah. So yeah, I could say something, right? But I could say something like, "Yeah, I think that's because I've witnessed that or I feel that," right? But I'm talking about where there's no evidence. Like I've had friends with only all you got is a cell phone bill, and that's it. You ain't got nothing rock hard but a cell phone bill. And you know how some of y'all brothers are that like Shaggy. If I ain't catch you red-handed, it wasn't me. So with that being said,
Shaggy was
let
caught red-handed. It didn't matter. But go ahead.
Yeah,
You're right.
He definitely was caught
But he
red.
was still saying it wasn't me, right? So some of these brothers, you can't just be like this, and this. They got to get caught in a trap. So
They
for
love that
In a
game, bro. I
trap.
keep trying to
In
tell
a
you, they
trap.
love the game.
In
You
a
don't listen.
trap.
You don't listen.
let
In
me
a
tell you,
trap.
when I say listen,
You don't
In
listen.
a trap.
You don't want to
listen, because I'm already out. I know because when I say this, I'm not coming back. So as you all leaping, listen. As far as I can't prove that you're cheating, but I know you're cheating. You're leaving every night at 3 o'clock, and I'm telling you, hey, babe, why you going under 3? And he coming up with excuses. Oh no, I'm hanging out with Drake, and I'm hanging out with this person. Well,
Drake. I'm joking.
I was trying to.
I got you. Yeah.
But like you hanging out with this person and that person, and then I'm like, all right, can you stop? Like, can you stay home tonight? Nah. I gotta hang out. I'm gonna hang out with the boys. Okay, then that's me deterring you all that time, and you giving me that BS every other night, and you doing what you want to do. So at that time, I can't keep saying I can't tell you how I'm gonna find out. It gotta be like, here go the receipts. Here go the receipt. Here go the receipt. I'm out. Because once I know, I'm done. I can't let you double back. I'm too, especially right now. I'm too good for that bullshit. Call my head big headed. I ain't coming back. It's another nigga's turn.
They love the chase, bro.
It's not the chase.
They love the hunt. I'm sorry, the treasure hunt.
The hunt was when I first got you. I got you.
They
You mine.
love it.
Nah,
Listen,
not at
it's,
all.
listen,
So you telling me? So you telling me?
I know a lot of dudes. I know a lot of dudes who started off their relationships where they were still doubling back and doing, extracurricular activities.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Wasn't giving the female as much attention she wanted, or whatever the case is. After some time, or whatever the case, they felt like, okay, maybe she is the one. Let me lock in. As soon as they locked in, she lost all interest.
Oh,
You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's you.
yeah,
I know you.
yeah.
But I'm saying females, they lose all interest once you give them that type of.
I think that's the type of woman. When you hear about those women, like you just have to figure out your person. Not every person is the same. There's certain women like me. If I'm locked in, I'm locked in. I wanna be on you like you gonna be on me. Let's melt together. I wanna be squishy, squishy, all that. I'm on your post like you minds, all that. Like he was with me last night. Yup, we had a good time, baby. Like that's me. So for those type of people in relationships, let's be honest. No, that's not true. But for the person that's in a relationship who's not like they don't post each other, even though they're married, you don't know they married because I'm not a poster and stuff like that. For them people, maybe. And I'm not saying just because you don't post your person, that's the situation. But I'm just saying if that's your situation, then okay. But if like the way I'm gonna roll with you,
I think people who don't post each other
you see me, you see him.
are sneaky people. Especially if you post on a regular. If you post on a regular and you don't post your spouse, you're a sneaky person. Unless you have a reason why you don't post your spouse, but you're a sneaky person. I said it.
I I have to agree with you on that. But again, some people just not into that. So listen, some people been in like 4, 5 relationships and still ain't never post one of them. Maybe they wasn't worthy to be posted. Just saying. All right, y'all. So this is our time. I want to say thank you guys. And once again, before we sign off, don't forget to subscribe, follow, like, and share. This is your girl Lex.
Leo.
And your boy Duchesne.
Y'all be safe and have a good night. Pieces, y'all.